And welcome back, folks. Hope everyone's doing well today. Gonna pick back up on this. And we're gonna continue. Now we're not gonna do any of these other private worlds, high risk world, or Fallout world. These are custom worlds that you can. Again, you need this for. You need to have Fallout first to have the private adventures or the custom worlds. I think you can do this high risk world, but you don't get advancements, and this is really sort of like a PvP type world. So, as I think, let me see. I think this one's PvP. Yeah, PvP rules are always on. So yeah, I'm not interested in that. If you want to play PvP, and don't get me wrong, I think people love it. It's very popular. You get these first person shooters that Fortnite and Call of Duty. People just love them. They're great games. But it's just not something that I have a whole lot of appetite for. So I don't play first person shooters, mainly because I'm slow. I'd probably get wrecked. Okay, so here we are. We are we are outside. Oh, there's someone. He's got an alien Fosnock mask on. We are outside the just outside the vault, and we want to go down and talk to some people down here. Let's see what's going on down here. Need to talk to Pennington. Here we go. We can always look. Nothing in the donation box. We read the anglers. Necessary. Let's go ahead and interact with Pennington.
Oh, sir. Those young ladies down there, they seem exceedingly alive. They haven't yet made any untoward advances, but perhaps you could speak to them? Verify their intentions are civil? Only that they appear to have some vested interest in accessing the vault. Once... I've been keeping watch here long enough to have learned that outside the vault, people don't always have one's best intentions at heart. I'm sorry to say it, but it's the truth. Until quite recently, it's been exceedingly peaceful. I maintained my post, greeted latecomers out of the vault, and otherwise reveled in Appalachia's natural splendor. But very recently, it seems people have come back to Appalachia. Those two and more to boot. The non-vault sort, you understand. It's all very concerning. Who knows what they might be up to? Well, yes, but it's been some time. But she was a resourceful woman. I'm sure she's all right. Oh, do be careful out there, sir.
Okay, let's come on down here and talk to these NPCs.
Way in there. Maybe a vault dweller? Hey there! Whoa, whoa! Just a friend here, not a threat. Just had some questions for you. You came out of the vault, right? I thought it was empty. Wait, is the door still open? God damn it. We got a tip from the Wayward. Heard of the place? New bar down the road. So this guy told us that...
After you gave him the last of our caps?
And he said that inside that vault is the... You know, that's where the big one is. Our last chance to turn our lousy luck around. You know, the thing that brought everyone back. The treasure. Well, yeah, there was this big broadcast, but shouldn't you know it was in there?
I told you, Lacey. The guy was scamming us.
But those were the last of our caps. No, someone has to know something. We're just gonna stick it out until we find them.
Wonderful.
Thanks for answering some questions for me. Seems only fair.
You can go ahead and you can talk to these people and figure out what's going on, but we're just going to go.
Watch yourself out there.
Again, there's a whole series of dialogues, and you can pick up quests and adventures, and I'm not going to steal any of their stuff. But let's come down here, because we want to head to... Let's go, we can either speak to Lane, or we can visit the Wayward. And we can also, if you look around on the Rosetta, it looks like there's something over here. On the compass. Let's see. Let's go head over here to this. Since it's nice weather out, it's daytime, let's just run around and see what... There's a little cabin over there. Let's see what's in the cabin. Oh! Someone's shooting something. What do we got going on? Oh, it's a tick. Looks like these guys are fighting something. Take the tick blood sack.
If those raiders come snooping around, they're gonna regret it. The further I'm looking for some supplies I could use when I'm fixing things up around here. Think you got something like that? That'd be great.
Building this place up is hard work.
I appreciate it. This is gonna really help me out.
So I've discovered the Moonshiner's sack, and I think, let's look at this real quick. No. Got a little bit of reputation there. Oh, by the way, or a little bit of experience. Let's go ahead and
Sonny makes it good.
see if there's any teams out there. There's a casual team here, but it's full. So we're just going to create our own team. We're going to create a casual team, and that'll give us a little bit more experience as we run around doing stuff. Let's see, is there anything in here? Oh, 45 rounds. Okay, we'll take that. As long as it's not showing up as, we'll take the honey jar, take the mountain of honey, and the glowing resin. I don't care about mason jars and stuff like that. Gunpowder and a wrench. Oh, and a brewing station. This game you can brew stuff. Nothing in the duffel bag. I'm not going to take the moonside. I'll take the deer hides, though. And I'll take a little bit of the water. And we're not going to do anything with a brewing station. Brewing station allows you to ferment, to brew beers. There's also a fermenting station that you can get to make. A brewing station makes your high.
Yeah.
No,
Now that people have come back to this area,
brewing station makes like whiskeys and stuff like that, while a brewing station is for beer. We're going to take the empty paint can. There's some lead in it. There's another tick. Looks like they were fighting ticks here also. So now a cooking station. Let's see, what else have we got here? Recipe. Fire cap souffle. We're going to take that. Water. Take the dirty water. Why not? Probably cook some stuff with it. Don't
Sports
care.
of the ferals don't get you. The Rads will.
Take the combat knife. Rad rat meat. Wolf meat. Potatoes. Some corn. Blammo mac and cheese, beer, and boiled water.
Tired of those thorn bushes? Foundation might be coming along, but we got a lot.
Look at this.
more
These
work.
things are, leather girded arm mod. So I can actually, if I find a armor station, I can update my my armor.
Fix that.
Here's where you can. This is a weapons crafting bench. You can here. I don't think I can craft anything.
It's hard work making a living out here.
And I can make a board. I can make a hatchet. Now some of these things that I have that are like higher level things, those are because this is on an account where I've learned how to make those for the entire,
Just about time.
for anyone on the account. But most of the stuff, especially the ones with the little atom sign behind them, these are ones that I've gotten from various events and stuff like that, that go through the entire, for the entire, anyone on the account. So you probably won't have those when you look at them, but Yeah, again, these are things that you'll eventually be able to make in the game. And again, I think a lot of this stuff I can't make
It's just about time.
because I don't have, well, in this case I don't have screws. The other thing you can do on these is you can modify weapons that you already have. Again, I have a couple weapons, I think. I've got combat knife.
This, fix that.
So I can't even use this combat knife. It's level 5. Can I modify anything on the pistol? Well, I can put a smaller barrel on it. That doesn't help. No, it doesn't look like I can do anything. I could put some special paint on it if I wanted to, but I don't really care about that. I can't do anything with the...
Huh. These new clothes
Oh, I can
get real muddy.
make it look like a short sword. No, we're not going to do that. All right. So
that
we'll
over
just
there?
leave those there. So I can use this one, but I can't use this one. We could scrap it. Let's go ahead and scrap it. And we'll get ceramic scrap and a chance to learn the mod. So let's go ahead and scrap it. And we didn't really learn anything. So I'm going to go ahead
It's
and exit
hard
there.
work
I'm not going to scrap my one pistol. Let's look at the
Gotta
cooking
keep our
station
fellow
here.
brothers and sisters well fed.
Now, anytime you pick up a new food, you typically get a recipe to cook with it. So there, look at this. I can make corn soup, Radvac steaks, syrup, wolf ribs. Let's make the corn soup. Actually, I'll make a couple of those.
Yeah. Now, that
And
people have
now I
come
don't
back
have
to
the
this
corn, so
area,
I can
they'll all
make a
wanna be
Radvac
setting up
steak.
places like
Most of these things do take wood. Glowing resin, I can make syrup. +1 health point for 25 seconds, +1 agility for 30 minutes. Oh, we're going to make some syrup. And we'll make some wolf ribs. All of these things give you... Oh, and I can actually, over here, I can make some tater juice. What does that do?
I'm so
That gives me
Getting this place
10 max AP for 30 minutes. So we'll just let this stuff go. We're not going to make any of that. I don't think there's anything else I
I
can
make
make.
it just like
Now
Mama
this is an
did.
interesting thing you can do. You can click here and you can do Q, and it'll just show you everything that you could possibly make. Like I've got dirty water and
Just about
dirty
time.
water and wood I can turn into boiled water.
Scorched
So let's go ahead and
barrels
make a
will
little
get
bit
you.
of boiled water.
Rad's weird.
All right, well, there you go. So we get a little bit of experience, not much, but some. And we've discovered the moon siren sack. So let's head down here to speak with Lane, down here at this lumber mill. And you can see on the compass rosette, I'm basically heading south. There's a door for the one quest, which is probably the wayward down here. That's the square. And this is speak to Lane, and that'll show up as a diamond. And if I just follow that down towards that diamond, looks like there's some more locations I can discover down here also. And you can always look around in here. There'll always be like, oh here's a flower. You can go ahead and harvest the flower. When you come across knockdown wood, when I first started the game, I was looking all over how to get lumber. I was trying to chop trees. I was trying to get an axe, but no, you just find stuff that's laying on the ground, and you mouse over it, and you'll gather logs. And there, I got 4 wood scraps from that. So it's kind of interesting the way it works. What's this? This is a wild moot fruit. We can grab one of those, and we get moot fruit. Eventually, you'll need various different... oh, hang on, what we got going on down here? Someone's shooting me. What the heck was that? I think that was a creature called a Mothman. The last thing I want to do right now is run into a legendary, or a vengeful Mothman, because a vengeful Mothman at level 2 would absolutely kill me. You must have been shooting at them. Let's go down and see. Oh, is that another log? Yeah, that's a log where I can grab some more wood, grab some more flowers. Here, we can come talk to you. Put your gun away. I'm not going to shoot at you. Another big log. So what have you got?
What's that over there?
So I can
Out
pick.
here. We don't have the same protection as Foundation.
Oh, what's this? Oh, there's another recipe. So, bag of cement. I'm not going to grab the bag of cement. But here, let's go back into the inventory. I actually learned this fire cap souffle, so we can go ahead and
Sometimes the best
learn that
remedy is a
recipe.
big old s'more.
we now can craft that. We can also, I thought there was another one here that we just got. Steeped ash rose tea. We can make that. So, you know, it's interesting. You know, I could actually come over here. Let's see. Can I make either one of those? There's another
Sonny
cooking
makes a
station.
good hoagie.
And you're babbling about something. Let's look. So I can make, there you go, I can make moot fruit juice, which is,
I'm gonna find myself a fat man and give them raiders a reason to call it crater.
and so let's go ahead and make the juice. And let's make the tea. Actually, I'll make a couple of those. And I'm not going to worry. Well, okay, we'll make the tea juice.
Watch out.
I
You never
shouldn't
know when
really
a
be
raider might
using up my potatoes
What's that
and
over
corn
there?
because those you actually need to
If you need some ammunition, I can help.
oh. Sure.
Here you go. Don't let it go to waste.
Gave me 45 rounds. Not that I have anything that uses 45 ammo, but again, it's nice. Now, what's this down here? Is that another piece of wood? I can. Sometimes kind of tricky to figure out where to mouse over on the wood to gather it. There's a robot.
All wood must be chopped, protect, and serve.
So this is just a lumber robot. It's not doing anything. It's not hostile. It's all. But down in here, what we got here? We got like this is an old lumber mill. And some of the
Lumberjack Protectron works all night and also works all day.
the Gilman lumber mill.
Primary
Almost at level 3.
directive, all three
So
must
responders.
become
So you actually have got a bunch of stuff in here. This is a great place to come to when you first start the game. You'll find stuff like there's a cap stash. You can grab some caps. You can grab a lead pipe. This is a power armor station where I could actually do stuff with the power armor. A tinker's workbench. Grab everything there.
We have to come together to survive.
I'm just going to loot everything around here and then we'll scrap it to save weight.
We may have sourced some inventory from passing vault dwellers. Hope that's
always
not
welcome
offensive
here.
or something.
Well, let's trade with you, June. Okay, June, so what have you got? Oh, look at this stuff. Well, it's kind of expensive. I've got 18 caps, so it doesn't look like 8 caps around for 44 ammo. I really don't need anything here.
Oh, hello. You.
Oh, look at that. A tactical combat rifle. That might be fun to have. A sharp baseball bat. So we can look at our items and we can see, is there anything that I want to
Hey.
sell?
How's that weather? Huh?
You know, in that my charisma is so low and I'm such a low level person, I can sell some stuff here. It's not like I'm going to need this stuff anytime soon. I could equip throwing knives and show you how those work.
We may have
I'll hang on
sourced
to
some
those.
inventory from passing vault dwellers. Hope that's not
nothing
offensive or
there.
something.
I'm not worried about this stuff. Oh, I could sell some of the food that I've picked up. Like I sell the beer. Let's sell these have got rad, so I'll sell these. These are rad free, so I'll hang on to them.
You know what we could use more of? Everything. I think the next caravan come by again.
Let's see. I mean, the stuff isn't really worth very much. At least give me a little bit of caps to do something. I'm going to sell the diluted
Yes,
rat
I
away. I
did
really
my
don't
job.
want to
Thank you
use
for
any of the
asking.
diluted stuff.
No, that's not a lie.
Miscellaneous. I got bobby pins. Notes. So these are things that these are various different things that you can use to learn how to update things. So
3,
most of these look like
5, 7, 9,
cosmetics.
9 rad stack
So
steaks.
I'm not worried about that. No junk, no mods, ammo. So there really wasn't anything that I was really interested in here. Western revolver. There's nothing really here I can even buy. I don't have the money for it, so we're not going to worry about that right now. Okay, let's go grab some more gas canisters and stuff like that. There's an alarm clock. Oh, a stim pack, that's always good. And again, you can take time to read all the notes that are laying around. It just adds to the ambience of the game. Now this right here, this is an important thing. It's a punch card machine. I'm too low level. Got to be 25 to use it, but once you're at level 25, that's when you start being able to change your character's specials and cards. Oh, I got a bunch of dead responders here. What's going on with that? It's over here. Dirty pillow. Oh, another one. Boy, I got a lot of dead responders in here. What are you guys doing? It sounds like you're having some problems. Take some more wood from the wood pile. Okay, here's an armor workbench where we can update our armor. There was a weapons workbench. Very cool. There's dispensers for ammo and medical supplies. There's a Tinker's Workbench. And Tinker's Workbench allows you to do, like, make ammo and stuff like that. So, ammo, energy weapons, to bulk up items, create gifts, grenades, quest items, souvenirs. This is a fairly important workstation to eventually put into your camp. And of course the power armor frame. So what we're going to do, and then the other thing in here is there's a stash box. Here's your stash where you can eventually these stash boxes are all over the map. You typically have a stash box in your camp. The other thing is, if you look at the map, and again, I don't have many of them, but along this railroad lines, you will find various train stations. And at all of those train stations, they typically will have a stash box in them. No, continue playing. I'm not going to change my icon. There are other places on the map that have stash boxes and workstations like this responders place here. This is a pretty good place. For instance, I know over here this is something called the White Spring. Very central place, very important. Got all kinds of stuff to you know, a crafting area there. Very safe area to be in too, once you get inside. There's some other important places. Let's see. There's one down in this area over here, but we'll get into that later. But right now, let's go and scrap all of our junk, and you can do that at any workbench. Any workbench, you're allowed to scrap items. So here you go. Here's an alarm clock. If I scrap the alarm clock, I get aluminum, glass, and a spring. Now I can. Every item that you say you want to scrap, it gives you what it breaks down into. Now you can scrap all of it if you want to. It'll scrap everything that just breaks down into scrap and really isn't part of a base component for something else. For instance, we know that the tick blood sac can be used to create antibiotics, so it's not going to break down, and it won't break down mods or anything like that. So if I just say scrap all, it'll scrap everything, and the only thing left is the mod. I can get a girded, leather girded arm mod, or a tick blood sac, which is used for, these two are actually used in creation of stuff. So then if I wanted to dump all this, like, let's see, how much weight am I carrying? I'm carrying 87, not too bad. But if I wanted to get rid of all this, I can actually walk over here, click on my stash box, and I can store all my junk in my stash box, which is kind of a cool thing to do. And then whenever I go to a stash box, I can pull stuff out that I need. All right, so let's talk to Lane.
Hello there, stranger. Where'd you come ambling in from? One of those vault dwellers, are you? I've heard tell of your kind. Solved a lot of problems. And caused a lot of problems from what I hear.
Oh.
You wouldn't happen to be one of the problem-solving kind, would you? I could use one of those right about now.
Come on, Lane.
Oh, excuse me. Name's Lane Platt. I'm with the Responders. We're a band of self-titled do-gooders around these parts. Appalachia. I like to think so. It gives me hope that we can one day right all
Red
the
Thriller
wrongs
has launched a nuke. We'll show you that in a minute.
There's a lot going on in this neck of the woods. More than I can tackle myself. You got ferocious beasts roaming the forest. Creepy cult moving into the caves, and all manner of people about ready to go to war with one another. All that is to say, I could use a hand. And I'd be willing to pay you for yours. What do you think?
All right. Yeah, I'll help.
What? Now, what business do I have?
So I'm going to skip through this.
I appreciate.
Let's go to the map immediately.
Happy hunting.
We need to find where the nuke is landing. And someone has nuked up here. This is the blast zone in the Savage Divide. What's going to happen is this is going to trigger a special event. So you always want to look on your map and see where the nukes are.
Stand a chance with you
and there's several places that are fairly typical. This is for a special event here. Down here, they nuke down here in the Cranberry Bog for a special event. They nuke over here for a special event.
Patty won't stand a chance with you on the job.
And where's the last place they nuke? Oh, down here. You don't see it, but they nuke down here for a special event. All those will trigger these monster events that come up. So let's take a look. We got a minute 17, 16 till touchdown. You see off on the side. And then the daily quest, A Better Tomorrow, collect fresh meat from the first trap. So let's go find on the map, where is the fresh meat? Fresh meat is over here. So it's off to the other way. So there it is marked on the map. So let's head over that way and see if we can find the fresh meat from the first trap over here. I'll put your gun away. When the nuke comes down, we'll actually hear it. Doesn't matter where you are, pretty much always hear it. Let's go around this water. You don't want to get in the water if you can help it. The water is radioactive. I mean, well, can I drink this? Yeah, it's a little bit of radiation. That's fine. Hear it? You can just barely hear the nuke going off in the distance. there's the fresh meat. There's the blast. Okay, collect meat from the next trap, which is over here somewhere. Isolated cabin. And we just completed a quest called Death from Above. Looks like that trap's inside. There's all kinds of stuff around here. Another... Harvest that. Fox hide. Salisbury steak. Okay, you hear that tingling? That are the wind chimes. And they actually, you want to take those because those add aluminum scrap. Wait a minute, what's going on here? Vault 51 Overseer. Wow, that's not a trap. Is this another quest that I just came upon? Let me look at the map. Oh yeah, because the trap is down here. Investigate the corpse at the isolated camp. Alright, so let me just tell you what this is going to do. This is going to add a new quest, which you really want, because this quest allows you to safe key, checklist, building shelter supplies. I'll take that too. What this does is it allows you, once you build your camp, to build a shelter at your camp. An underground shelter, and it's a kind of a big deal. So we'll do that eventually. I'll show you how to get your shelter in place. Large left antler. I guess I'll take it. This guy didn't have any guns or anything. What's in the safe? Okay, let's go pick the lock on the safe. Got 12 bobby pins. It's easy. Picking locks is pretty much like in any Fallout game, and I suck at it. And I just broke one of my 12 bobby pins. Go through this way. There we go. Oh. 308 rounds, 10mm rounds. A short hunting rifle, a silver pocket watch, pre-war. Let's look at this rifle. 86 damage. 86 damage. I've been running around doing 26. Now it's heavily damaged. It is level 1. I can use it, so I'm going to go ahead and take it. Now, so now I've got a hunting rifle. Alright, let's go back and find this second trap, which is over there, it looks like. Let me show you something else you can do, just to make things a little bit easier. Let's go into our data, and why don't I turn off the side quest, leave the Better Tomorrow, and let's turn off, well, we'll leave the Wayward Souls out, because that's really like the primary quest line. So now I should only see the 2 spots on the map. I won't see this any other quest lines. And you can see other thing I can do, here, let's do this also. I didn't go into the miscellaneous stuff. We can go side quests, miscellaneous. I can turn off these. I don't think I have any. Yeah, we'll leave that. So now I just got the 2 quests up on my screen here. It's getting dark. Let's turn on our Pip-Boy light. Whoop, whoop, I hear something. Oh, it's a wolf! There's woofies! Okay. Oops, sorry. Oh my goodness. I want to show you something here. We've got 2 animals to loot here. I can loot them individually, or I can hit R and it will loot everything. So do this. So wolf meat, and take it all. That's really an important component in this game, because what it does is, if for whatever reason you're in a big fight and you only partially loot the area, you can go back to any item that you've already previously looted, loot it again, and if it's within range, it'll loot anything else. Alright, so what do I need to? Collect food from the final trap. I'm also down some hit points here. Let's, can I grab some? Gives me 15. Not too worried about the rads. Let's grab some Salisbury steaks. These are the good Salisbury steaks. This is the one that's got radiation in it. And we'll drink a water. That should get my hit points back up. Now, let's see. Where is this last? Boy, that is really dark. This way. Let's turn our light back on. A couple updates ago, they made the nighttime environment darker. I'm not really a big fan of it. I know a lot of people say it adds an awful lot to the ambience of the game. I would prefer it to be lighter at night, but I get it. You know, I mean, they modify the game based upon what people want. Okay, let's grab a soot fire. What is this? Little cabin here, a little outhouse. Anything in here? An untitled poem and stim packs and purified water. I'll take that. Always look around for things. I mean, not all the areas are marked on the map, and you can find all kinds of stuff running around in this game. Now, I'm not sneaking very well here because I could turn off the light, go into a crouch, go into sneak mode, and probably nobody would see me. I suspect up here we're probably going to have another encounter of something. I don't hear anything. Wasn't any meat in that. Return to lane. Alright, so we want to return to lane. So let's go to the map, and I can actually fast travel back to lane if I have the money for it. I do have caps. I don't have a lot of caps, but I'm just going to go ahead and fast travel back just to show you how it works. There are things that you can do once you get higher levels to have perk cards to reduce the amount of traveling, or you travel to places that are close to this and just run to it, but it's not really that difficult. It's not that expensive to get around.
Patty, you're back.
Come on, Lane. Talk to me.
You've recovered the meat from our traps. Just what I wanted to hear. On behalf of the responders, I can't thank you enough. You helped us make progress toward a more peaceful world. I sure wish I could say that's all the help I needed, but the work never ends. If you're in the neighborhood again sometime, I will always welcome more of your help. In the meantime, though, here's your payment. Have a good day now.
Oh, 15 caps.
Keep doing good for the do-gooders out there.
And I gained another level, so we should start looking at our level stuff too. So we got a carrot, iguana bits, 2 stim packs, Radaway, purified water, and I'm now level 3. Very cool. So,
Forever.
let's turn off the light here. So we've got, you know, more stuff. As I said, you can look under your new tab and see stuff that you've gotten just recently. Let's go do a few things here. Let's go ahead and turn on my light so I can see. Weapons. Let's do space, modify, repair. And I'm going to look at the short hunting rifle. Can I repair this? Oh, hang on, I don't want to do any of that stuff. So, inspect it. Pretty much all default. What does it cost to repair? It takes 1 adhesive, 2 aluminum, and 3 steel to bring it to full repair. Or, I can use a repair kit. I have 2 of those. So, yeah, this is not a bad little rifle. You know, it does a lot of damage for what it is. Let's tab that, cancel. Let's just for the heck of it, let's just go ahead and repair it. Oh, no, hang on, not that. I want to go back to modify. Let's inspect it. And let's just do a work-based repair. We'll use 1 adhesive, 2 aluminum, and 3 steel. And so now we've got a fully repaired weapon. I don't think we can modify it. I don't think we have anything that allows us to modify this. No, see, it's even worse than 10mm. I can't really do anything to this. Now, you will eventually learn these skills on how to modify stuff. Typically, you do it by scrapping items. So I'm going to hang on to my combat knife. We'll go ahead and exit here.
I bet you didn't know we stocked blowfly larvae. It's a delicacy.
Oh, thank you. Let's go ahead and look at scrapping. So there's a lot of stuff here I could scrap, just to have the extra items. We won't scrap this. I'm not going to scrap the pre-war money. The reason I don't is, and the silver pocket watch. Well, we'll scrap it. Let's just scrap these. We'll get rid of them. Oh, look at this. I got a challenge. Scrapping cloth. That must have been one of the daily challenges. Let's see. Let's go look at... let's go ahead and rest. I'm going to rest. Now, one thing you can't do in this game is I don't think you can fast forward time. The reason you can't fast forward time in this game is it's a multiplayer. So you just have to rest. Now I'm resting here for a reason. First of all, I got my hit points back. The other thing that's kind of cool about it is you will get a buff.
Lumberjack Protectron works all night and also works all day.
Alright, let me get up. Sorry, I was distracted there for a moment. Let me look at my status. Yeah, I am now well rested, so I get a 5% experience bonus for the next 2 hours, which is really kind of cool. The other thing that's going on, let's see. Let's level up. So I can level up. I can pick an item. This is where you pick your specials on leveling up, and you know, I'm not really too worried about this. I'm going to pick I'll pick strength. Nah, I'll pick perception. What the heck? Oh, and look, now I've got some cards I can pick. This is kind of neat. These cards are how you modify your character's abilities. So I'm going to pick this one called Concentrated Fire. Butcher's Bounty is nice, but we're going to just go ahead and pick Concentrated Fire. And notice you can add up to 3 cards in each one of these. This one's an interesting one if you want to build yourself a bow and build a bow build up. We're going to pick this. So 1% accuracy and 1% damage per shot. The main thing about that is now I've got, I can go ahead and add that into my perception slot. And you can see I don't have any other cards to work with, so that's it. I have a card under perception and I have a card under agility. Alright, let's see. What else did I want? It is currently 1:45 a.m. Well, tell you what, let's, I did scrap everything. How much weight am I carrying? 109. Oh, I could probably, some meat that we made or something that we made spoiled. That does happen. If you don't eat your food, it will spoil on you. So, oh, and I got a plan for a pool table. Put a pool table. This is not a bad item. Let's go ahead and grab that. We now have we can craft a, when we build a camp out, we can make a pool table. Let's see if there's anything else that I want to, where was the cooking station? Was over here, wasn't it? Yes, here's the cooking station. See if there's anything that I can cook here. And then we'll do Q. So let's make the ragstag meat. And I get experience for every time I cook stuff, so Starling Cottage Berry and wolf meat. Now, unfortunately, none of those are going to remove that one little bit of radiation, but I'm not too worried about that. Alright. Good stuff. Oh, and this is where I dropped that spoiled meat, so.
Keep on keeping on now.
Yep, I'm going to keep on keeping on. Let's see, we want to go down here. It is kind of dark out here, but we'll see if we can make our way up. Oh, it looks like it's starting to lighten up a little bit. What's down here? It looks like there's another farm over here. Let's turn off the light. Let's see if we can see anything over here. Do I see bad guys? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, there's Scorched. Alright. Scorched, and notice I crouched down, so I'm hidden. Also, when you're standing up, you don't get the alerts. When you're down, you will get a caution when you spot things. Okay, there he is. Now we're going to sneak up on him if at all possible. What is going on over here? There's a barn up there, silos there. Looks like a barn over here. Okay, there's a Scorched. Let's get a little closer before we shoot, because the weapon we have fires slowly. Oh, there's a fence in the way, but Thing about Scorched, unlike ghouls, they can have weapons and shoot back. Just about out of ammo. Back to the pistol. Also, we had 308 ammo on them. Where is it? I heard it. I've got danger, so there's another guy in here. Let's just loot everything. I know I wanted to look and see what we had, but sometimes it's best just to loot the whole thing. Sounds like it came from this area up here. I'm hitting the Q button, which is for VATS. But notice that you can't just spam it like you did in other Fallout games. It actually takes some AP to it takes some AP to use VATS. Alright. While we're over here, still have caution on, so there's still probably bad guys around it. There's one right there. Okay, now it's hit. So very likely I've killed all of the Scorch in the area. Here, let's just go see if there's... Okay, nothing else to... So let me go ahead and stand up and turn my light on. Let's see what we got in here. Hay bales. Oh, there's another workbench. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and scrap stuff. Looks like we got a lot of stuff. Scrap all the junk. Ooh, I got another hunting rifle. Alright, so we're going to scrap this hunting rifle. And hopefully, not the good one, we'll scrap the bad one. Hopefully the bad one will give us, let's look at it first, make sure it's still just, yeah, nothing fancy on it. It's not a better one than the one I have. So what we'll do, and they both have the same, and it says same stats, I'm going to scrap this and hopefully learn something that I can modify my my rifle with. Calibrated receiver. I have learned how to make a calibrated receiver. So I could come over here and say modify. And modify the short hunting rifle. Well, I could do a calibrated receiver, but I need another piece of aluminum, I need another piece of adhesive, and I need another screw. So I can't really do it at this point. So that's fine. See if there's anything else in here that I can loot. Oh, some duct tape. That's adhesive. That's part of what I need. Let's turn the light off. Go back outside. Reload the pistol. Let's go check out this cabin here. Light back on so I can see. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff in here. I'm going to just take everything and then we'll scrap it. I know I'll end up with a lot of like steel bits and things like that. But early in the game, you might as well scrap what you need. Lots of bags of fertilizer. You need fertilizer when you... let's see, there's a tinker bench that I can scrap with. Oh, there's something down there. And we'll just scrap everything again. What was that? Okay. And then let's go over here and check out this house. Oh, I hear another. I see him. More scorched. Oh! I made level 4, and I will be able to use, get some additional perk cards. Alright, let's see. It says I'm hidden. Oh, I just heard a cat. I happen to know that there's cats. Oh, look at this. A pipe revolver. Okay, cool. And I hear more of those wind chimes. There's a cat somewhere. Oh. Is that a dead scorched? Message to Sammy. Again, I'm not going to read all these. Ooh, but I got a location from reading that note. That's interesting. Oh, there's a cat right there. Cheswick 2. Baseball grenades, cooking oil, and dog tags. Take the vest. Bobby pin box. I need bobby pins. Let's go see if we can find this wind chime that's making all this noise. There it is right there. Grab the wind chime. Alright, very cool. Some more wood. And there's the teddy bear. Some wood blocks. Now let's go check out this barn over here. Up, I hear another ghoul. Where is he? Or Scorch. Yeah, I don't see any more. Duct tape is good because it's an adhesive. I'm going to turn the radio off. I don't. Oh, look at this. Hard hat. Let's grab that. Hard hat, I think, is actually armor. We'll have to take a look. Used oil cans have oil in them, which is important for us. I think the pipe wrench in this game is a weapon. So let's. This is an armor bench. Let's scrap items. Scrap all the junk. Oh, we've got a gas mask, so we'll hold that. The hard hat doesn't look like it gives us any defense. The gas mask is important because it'll prevent disease from airborne items. Cooking oil is good for cooking. Pipe revolver uses 45. I'm going to scrap this, hoping that I can get learn a mod from it. I got a bruising grip. Pipe wrench, let's see if we can, it is a weapon. Let's see if we can learn something from it. Puncturing, and we'll hang on to the tick plug set. I mean, early on in the game, you're going to learn all kinds of stuff. It just, you know, I think that's the way it's set up. It's a high chance for you to learn some of these basic cat ball, empty coolant. cans. I always like to come out on the roof and look around, see if somebody left something on the roof. Go check on the other side over here. Anything over here? Yeah, let's see what's in. Crunch, antifreeze, so nothing really that great. Well, let's just go ahead and jump down. And let's find, where was that workbench? And let's just scrap everything again. Alright, I've got 126 of 165, so at some point here, let's turn our light off. At some point here, I'm going to have to figure out where I want to put down a camp. But let's go, let's head over this way first. I want to get over to that, what time am I doing? I got an hour into this. We'll go ahead and, let me just head over this way. I want to get over to the Wayward. Because there's a whole series of things here. I want to get into that neighborhood. And once we get over to that neighborhood, and there you can see it on the map ahead of us with the square, we'll end the video there. Boy, there's all kinds. I mean, it's just stuff everywhere. They've done a really good job on this game. Look at, I mean, even the morning fog. Okay, I do want to turn the light on coming through here. I don't want to fall into the river. And I think, yeah, there's a box here. What's in it? More of those baseball grenades. Not that I'm a big fan of grenades in this game. They do have their purpose. Oh, look at this. Subflower. This is a water processing plant. That's a generator. Grab some more subflowers, and we have discovered the Wayward. I'm going to do something here because I think there's a couple. Yeah, there's a couple of these plants typically have corn on them, and you want the corn because eventually you're gonna want to plant some crops. Corn is not a bad crop, and I figured, oh, does someone have their camp around here? That's a junkyard. Yeah, someone's got a camp. There's someone's. They put their camp right up next to the Wayward here. All right, so let's go. Here's another donation box. Got 10 million round fragmentation grenade. No one's putting in anything really cool. And I think this is a good spot before I run in and kick off this quest. Just do a quick look around here, see if there's anything in here worth. Vending machine. There is a Bessie. No, that is. This is a combat droid painted like a cow. I guess it's hiding in the cow. Oh, you can actually milk cows too. Sometimes they let you. Well, she doesn't want to give me any milk. Oh, I got some Brahmin milk. Here you go. So again, I'm going to hang out here. And the other thing that's interesting is over this way, you see some more items over there. Those are really part of the startup for how to craft weapons, how to do armor. This is the tutorial area that they had set up where you'd follow in the path of the Overseer. This is the Overseer's camp. That's not really on the main path line anymore. The main path line has now been quest line has been picked up by the Wayward over here. So this is where I'm going to end it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. Again, I'm not trying to do anything, fantastic here or anything. I just want to give people an idea of what you do inside the game just to get started. And again, mine may be a little bit slower than most because I'm taking the journey. You could just jump in at level 20 and go from there. But again, I think they put a lot of time and effort into putting in these opening areas. I think they're well done. I just want to showcase them. So thank you so much for watching. Everybody have a terrific day.